What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace. This is my Place 22, and this is the Ace in the Hole Variety Show. Now, as always, we're gonna just do call this the prelude to the show, where everybody can trickle in as they please, get comfortable, relax, no rush, and then we'll get right into it. Because we got a pretty interesting show today, tonight, this evening, whatever you want to call it. It's the Christmas special. So please enjoy a little bit of the tunes. I'll give you guys a few more minutes to chill, get yourself situated, comfortable. I have to still set something up, but we'll be ready here in a minute. And as always, I'm going to read off the comments before we really do anything. So anybody in the chats, let me know if the music is too loud over you hearing me. So there you go. And first and foremost, I'm going to say it multiple times. I hope all of you filthy animals had an amazing, whatever it is you celebrate, amazing holiday. And then some, because we here at Ace's Places, we always got smiles on our faces, and we try, but like most people behind closed doors, we all struggle, right? It's not always sunshines and rainbows over here at Ace's Places. There's a lot of black clouds and frowns, if you will. But this year for Christmas, the most upsetting part was not having my dog. But, oh, hold on. Okay, no one's mentioning the music being too loud. But my pup passed away this past year, so it's the first year in 18 years that I didn't get to be with my dog. So that, to me, personally, was my biggest hurdle to get over. But other than that, personally, for me and mine, it was a really, really good Christmas, a really good holiday season. Hopefully it can continue to go in that way. Perpetual motion. Things are going good for all of us. And I really do, with all sincerity, no bullshit, no hyperbole. I really genuinely mean this. Everybody that's watching, everybody that's going to listen in at some other point in time, I know my audio isn't the best, but I hope it comes across that I hope every single person has some sort of joy this year. Or this time of the year, because man, it's a struggle for a lot of people emotionally. So that is what I hope for all of you. And as I was reading some of the comments, I got sidetracked. But starting us off, we got Team Roughshot, as I call them, with Lady Virgo and Graybeard. We got David Jones. Hello. David Jones, that's right. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It's free, and it feels so good for both of us. Kaz, what's happening, brother? Myself. David Jones. Ultra, what's up? Rowdy Riles in the house. I just finished the next batch of Stranger Things. There you go. That's what's up. I got to catch up to it. I'm waiting for all of it so I can binge it all. That's how I do. But it was recently her birthday, so happy birthday again there. And Ultra, I just left the toy show and am headed back home. I'll drop back in chat when it's probably good. You're good, Ultra. I can't wait to hear what you got, brother. Awesome. And as always, I'm humble like pie, baby. I'm very appreciative of everybody that just even pops in to say hi during the chat. You can pop in, pop out whenever the hell you want. That is the fun of it. I take no offense, and I love all of it. So just make sure, if you do jump into the chat, or if you're watching at any time, just hit that like once. Just hit it one time, and you'll feel so much better about yourself. It's like putting a dollar in a charity bin. It's just that good, and it don't cost you nothing. So it ain't like putting a dollar in a charity bin. It's just like hitting the fucking like button for free. That's what it's like, baby. That's what it's like. And if there's any children listening, I do apologize, but this is a more adult, family, oriented kind of thing like that. I'm 420 friendly, so if you got them, light them up. That's what we're doing. There it is. All right. A couple more minutes and we are good to go. I have no notes, so I feel this is just going to be an off-the-cuff Christmas special, which is always the best kind, right? Or at least shows us. It's always the best kind when they're off the cuff. They're just fun. No written down procedures, nothing you got to follow, no, nothing. I got ideas, I got bullet points, and baby, we gonna hit them all tonight. Because it is the day after Christmas. The day where we all relax, eat the leftovers, and all that good jazz, right? All right. I see 4 of you right now watching. There better be at least 4 likes. I can't see it till I get out of here. But there better be. Oh boy, my belt's not as big as I thought. There better be 4 likes on that video. I tell you what, baby boy. Oh, I see a blue wrench. Who's that? Fumbling through the galaxy. What is happening, our Canadian friend up north? Merry holidays to you, brother. Merry holidays. Merry holidays. I like that. Merry holidays. Merry holidays, baby. Hope everybody got some cool toys. Some toys and stuff. Got to see their families. Got to see the families and hanging out with the families and stuff. I hope everybody got to do that if that's what you like to do. I don't wish that on anybody if it's not what you like to do. I saw some of my family, not everybody. That's just the way it is sometimes. But we'll get into that in a little bit with the conversation here. Now let's keep it going. Now I do want to say I will be doing my best to do a giveaway for everybody, or not everybody, fuck y'all, but some of y'all, not all of y'all. I think we're good. Come up on that 9-minute mark or 10-minute mark, and we'll start the show, my friends. We'll start the show. Oh, I forgot my lighter. All right, here we go. I'm back. There you go, fumbling. Drop people's links, my brother. That's what's up. I was gonna say that when I got to the video, but you get right to it. I love it. Community. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show going, shall we? Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho, 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 ho. It's me, Santa Ace, and I want to wish every one of you a very, very Merry Christmas. I know it's a day late, but Merry Christmas to all of you. Ho, ho, ho. Now be a good little boy and girl, and make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do that. And also, you can share this video with your friends. Oh, oh, oh. Share it with them. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, oh, oh. I'm Santa. Look at my big old belly. Oh, 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 oh. That's how you know I'm the real Santa Claus, or Santa Ace. So, this is the show. Welcome, welcome. Yes, there's the Christmas tree behind me. Tis the season still. I have my candy cane candle burning so brightly. It's a wonderful time of the year. Is this working for anybody? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm hot. It's hot in this thing, but it's worth it. This is how we're going. Pull it down because I don't know how well anybody can hear me, but this is how we're rolling, baby. How is everybody doing? It is, like I said, it's the day after Christmas. Of course, the Ace and the Whole Variety Show falls on Friday, the day after Christmas, just like it did with Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. But that's all right. We can keep the holidays going. We can keep the fun spirits alive with not only the Ace and the Whole Variety Show. Check out the shout outs, but you can continue your holiday spirits with the Tales from the Outer Rim at 8 p.m. here on YouTube with Fumbling Through the Galaxy, Roughshod Stalks, and Frank Doom on You. I have put all of their links down in the description, so get yourself on over to their channels. Preferably, probably Fumbling Through the Galaxy and Roughshod Stalks will both be live streaming it. Get over there, watch them. They're going to talk about their Christmas adventures, their Christmas toys, and all that fun shit, just like I'm going to do here tonight. But you don't want it to stop? You want the presents to keep coming? You want the fun to keep on rolling, baby. Of course you do. If you're still up and you're not an old fucking fart like me that falls asleep all the time because I work like an idiot, make sure you check out Casual Toy Collectors channel. That's casual with a K. Check out the Casual Toy Collectors channel here on YouTube as well at 10 p.m. I saw that he has his video prepared to go later tonight live. It is going to be R-rated, baby. The adults only. That's 21 and up. Trust me, I've been part of some of those conversations, and even I had to check my ID to make sure I was legal to be there for some of that. But definitely keep it going over there with Casual and Bruce and Beth and Queen and all the other crazy Sesame Street characters that pop in and out over there. Good fucking times. Woo! Other shout outs that are going to happen. My boy, Steve Frost, with Official Steve Frost here on YouTube. Everybody's on YouTube. I'm not going to keep saying it like that. But Official Steve Frost, he does independent music reviews. You can check out his channel at Official Steve Frost. He's got the half mask on. Great stuff. Really, really good dude. One of my homies. Love that guy. Give him some love. And another pal that I met through him, his name is Masha. Go check out his music. He's got a link in my description as well. Very cool shit. Who else? Rowdy Riles. That's right. The Rowdy one. Go give her some love. It was her birthday the other day. Not yesterday, the day before, maybe? Was it the day before Christmas or 2 days before? I can't remember, and I do apologize. But here is your Christmas. Here is your birthday love. Happy birthday. And she does all sorts of toy reviews, specifically centered around the Marvel Universe. I really like that a lot. We got, I've already mentioned Fumbling Through the Galaxy. The 23rd, there we go. Fumbling Through the Galaxy, I've already mentioned. Frank Doom on You, I mentioned. Who else was in there? I am the fat guy, or the fat man. I believe his link is down there too. Check out his channel. Another musician that I really dip my toes in different music than what I've been used to in my own life, which is kind of nice because my music selection is a little varied. But oh. I think that's it for shout outs. I mentioned Rough Shot Stocks channel. I think that's it for shout outs. If I missed you, better luck next week, suckers. So that being said, I officially hope everybody really did have a great Christmas yesterday. I hope that the loved ones you were with, it was a good time for them. Everybody got what they wanted, in whether it was a materialistic thing, whether it was a materialistic thing or whether it was just being with people spiritually and all that jazz. I hope it was good. Like I said, for myself, the fact that I wasn't with my puppers after 18 years of being, having 18 fucking Christmases with that little feller, it was difficult. I found myself at one moment having a moment, and I'm allowed that, right? We're all allowed those kind of times. And not to bring any awkwardness, but I was thinking of a specific pal here on YouTube, dog-wise as well. It's just how my heart goes and my brain works. So, Mr. Duman, I really do hope you had a peaceful holiday, my friend. And definitely, it was a hard pill to swallow because I'm so used to buying my dog Christmas presents. And me working in a pet store, it's always there. It's in my mind, but it's definitely hard not to be, I want to get him this or I want to get him that. But my mom did a really cool thing. I have it put away, but she got me, she just had pictures and shit made up and different things made up with my dog on it. And that was really cool. That was chill. My mom doesn't normally, deliver usually on gifts, whether it's your birthday or Christmas. But this year, she knew where it was at, and she did a good job. So thank you, Mother. Love you. And that was fun. I know my daughter helped out too a lot in that. So they're both awesome. My daughter, the kid, is actually away this weekend with her mom. She went with her yesterday for Christmas and with her, for her visitation. So Dad gets the whole place by himself tonight, which is cool. Because I can let out the dirty little Christmas secrets and shit like that I want to share. I do have a couple videos that I'm going to post probably tomorrow and shit like that. Oh, I missed a comment. A couple comments. What's up, Rough Shot? What's happening? Those moments are what make life worth living. You're absolutely right, Bumbling. I'm going to put that one up on the screen. I don't always put these up on the screen, and I do apologize. I don't ignore anybody. Just doing shit on a phone is shitty. But Fumbling's absolutely right. Whether it's an animal passing or a friend that's gone, whatever the void is, that affects you, anytime you can find a little bit of peace in that shit, that is 100% worth it. 18 years of being with my dog and he's gone. It's gonna be a year in February, and I thought of doing a tribute video, and then I was I don't know. But other than that, Christmas was really, 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 really good. Got my daughter a bunch of shit. We don't need to go over all that. Wait, what is this? What is this comment? Is this a real, what is this? Is this a thing? I live I live comfortably underneath a rock. I don't. Is it a joke that went over my head? I don't understand. Maybe I missed something. I'm sorry, fumbling. I apologize. Um. Oh shit! Oh man, I'm completely over my head. Oh man. Ooh. This. Oh boy. Well, now that I know what he's talking about, ho ho ho. You know, no, no. Oh, that's awesome. That's too funny. That's too funny. I went completely over my head. That ADD, man. Once I'm off one topic, I'm on to the other, and I forgot about everything. You know what I mean? Um, but we will go over what I got for Christmas because, of course, that's what we do, and of course, I want to show off some shit. And I also got something in the mail today, which I'm very, very excited about. I did not expect it this soon. I just ordered it on the 22nd, and it already got here in the mail on my front porch. I was like, what? So there is that. Your boy Ace is probably going to, definitely take this off at some point because I got something I want to show off. Well, more on top of that. But, trying to get back to where my thoughts were. Christmas. I do. You know what? You know what? I'll talk about a little bit about what Christmas means to me. Christmas to this guy, outside of what I just expressed with my dog and all that good jazz, Christmas has always been kind of a weird, awkward holiday because ever since I was little, spoiler alert, I never believed in Santa Claus. What, you son of a bitch? I never believed in him because, unfortunately, I was a little snoop. And when I wrote down my Santa, Christmas letters, and I would snoop in my mama's room, and I would find Christmas presents that I wrote on the letters, I could be like, oh, she's buying them. It just, whatever. No, it didn't ruin anything for me, but I did have that, whatever. Never grew up believing it. But I always grew up believing it should be a theme. It absolutely should be a theme, especially if you're a parent. I enjoy the piss out of Christmas as a dad more than I enjoyed it as a kid. Like, yes, I love getting toys. Real quick recap of when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we would wake up at my house, go to both of my grandparents' houses. One of my grandparents and that side of the family really didn't do a whole lot for my mom. And my side, just issues because of. So when I would go there, it'd always be like, wow, look at all these presents, and like hardly any were for me, or for my brother, or for anybody that was affiliated with us. It sucked. But you get used to it. It is the way it is. Oh well. Stay hydrated. Water. And then I go to my other grandparents' house, my mom's parents. It was usually like a big smorgasbord of like, here you go. There's a handful of shit. Take it. It's all yours. And it's like, well, thank you very much. And that was about it. No traditions, no rituals or anything of that nature. It was just cookie cutter, like wake up, open gifts, let's go. And that's it. So for my daughter, I try to do something a little bit different. So for the last this year, yeah, 3 years. It's the last 3 years. I have been Santa Claus with this costume. I have a full costume to my daughter. What I've done is 1 year I went into her room when she was sleeping and I had the bell, like a bell from the Polar Express. And when you ring it, something magical is supposed to happen. So I was wearing this and snuck into her room and gently woke her up, pretended to be Santa, and gave her the little bell, and she believed the whole thing. Was like, oh, it's Santa, it's Santa. And I'm like, really? No way. Last year, I set my camera up, dressed up like this, went off in the background, filtered it out so you couldn't really see it was me, did a whole fucking editing thing, and showed her that, like, look at, I caught Santa on camera, like, putting presents, you know. And this was when she was at her mom's that night, so I could get away with it. This year, my daughter was with me, so I had to be a little bit more careful, but I was still able to do essentially the same thing, where I dressed up as Santa, I made a video. If anybody is interested in seeing that video, it's about 3.5 minutes, 3:45 or so. So if anybody's interested in me posting that video, I absolutely will. Let me know in the comments over here if you guys want to see me sneak around my house as Santa Claus. I think it's kind of cool. I showed it to her the very next day. My dude Seafrost was like, show it. You got it. I'll upload it. I'll upload that one later tonight. But there's that video, and I think it's pretty fun. She believes it's really Santa Claus. So, abso-fucking-lutely. And I think it's just the magic of doing that. Like, okay, for instance, I think it's tradition that, like, I watched Kaz's live stream of him and his kids opening their presents and shit. And I just couldn't help but smile the whole time because he's a dad. Like, this is where I get all mushy and gushy. Fuck toys right now. Fuck collecting. Fuck all that shit, right? I'm speaking to parents right now, like Kaz specifically, you dude, and any other dads, or if you got like nieces and nephews that you're super close with, you get it. It's so cool to see other parents being cool. And I did what you did, man. Like, I'm handing out my kids, her shit. I'm watching one of your kids open their thing and the other kid open theirs. And I'm like, dude, this is so righteous. This is the way it's supposed to be. Nobody's sitting around on their phones or whatever, right? It's wholesome. That's the fucking word. I was trying to think of it and I was putting all that filler shit out there. It's wholesome, dude. So I really love it. I appreciate that shit that you put that out there for people to watch that. As a live, I don't know. I just thought that was cool, man. So I respect the shit out of you for that. And the little snowman you sent me. So respect there. And then with pretending to be Santa, it's just a fun way of me keeping my daughter as youthful as I possibly can. She's 9. Like, this is terrifying to me as she gets older because I don't know what to do now. I'm not really sure how to be a parent to a preteen and shit like that, right? And then to be a parent to a teen. So it's my way of like controlling time and putting like a cap on, like, nope, you're my little girl one more year, right? So, and I did have that moment of thinking, I'm like, is this the last year I'm going to do this? Like, that I'm going to be able to do this? And if so, it's totally worth it when you get your kid all fucking excited, right? You know, so I just wanted to get mushy and gushy and share that. So all that good shit. I'm going to go back and read some of these comments because I don't want to ignore nobody. I want to see the video. Yes. Run it. It would be fun to watch. Yeah, I'll put it up. Oh, here we go. Good on you, Ace, doing your part to keep therapists employed for future generations of traumatized children. Wait till you guys see the video. She thought, like, look at this. If I had hair, I'd be like, yeah. Well, at one point when you see me putting the packages down, she even, like, you don't hear obviously in the video because she's saying it to me and she's watching it, but she says, he's just throwing our things. And I had to laugh because when I was putting them down, I was like, fuck, man, this suit, I'm too fat in it. And I couldn't bend the right way, so I was tossing shit. So I traumatized my kid, for sure. Well, when you tell them the truth, You know, I didn't really think of it. I just figured it's something they accept. A lot cleaner than our live streams. Yeah, for sure, with your kids. Oh, absolutely. I'm glad. And I'm glad that your oldest ones don't muddy the water for them on that. That's righteous too. Unless they have, I don't know. My buddy gave me a Wakanda Forever Monopoly board because he knows I love Black Panther. That's dope. Wakanda Forever. It's hard when you're in school and other kids want to blow the cover. That's what I'm... Yes. Shit. Everybody, retract your statements on Santa Claus not being real. This was for entertainment, Rowdy. This was just for funsies. Really, hold up. Old laugh. Of course Santa's real. What do you think, we're some fucking sick freaks? You think we're psychopaths? Hey, millions of homes are broken into Christmas. Santa gotta be real. That's for truth right there. That right there is true. And I've mentioned this before slightly, and I did post it, but also we donated quite a bit of toys this year to a local, I don't know, not specifically the charity, but the guy that donates to charity that had like Santa Claus and all that fun stuff. We donated all that good stuff, and it's just a good time of year, man. It's just fucking good. It's just good. It's so easy to be miserable. Me, I can be very miserable, but it's just so fucking nice to be nice. Release the Santa files. No, there is no Santa Island. It's the North Pole. You all have known about the North Pole for a very, very long time. You are all held accountable for Santa Claus's actions. All right. Where do I want to go from here? Oh, you know what I want to talk about? Actually, no, hold on. We're going to take this off because I'm sweating. It's itchy. I'm getting... Virgo Cool just stepped into the chat. So watch your asses, folks. She'll get you. Venezuelan fucking Santa Claus. Can you imagine that? No, that's inappropriate, or cultural inappropriate there, Ace. Ay. All right, we're gonna flip this camera. Boink. Hey, look at that. You can see me right now reading the Christmas tale that is as long as a bunny rabbit's tail. The story about how the ninjas saved Christmas. How radical is that? You guys know that story of how ninjas saved Christmas. All right, Santa Claus, I'm done. All right, let's see if we can get back in the same spot. There we go. Look at that. Here he is. He's back. You two try to keep me and Virgo from... Why does my thing keep turning like that? What in the... Freaky Friday? I see that with her title there, Meadowbrookian. All right, the reason I wanted to put this hat on is because look at this. I know the quality's not the best on the camera, but look at that, ladies and gentlemen. A yellow Aces Place 22 beanie. My very own little bit of merch. And what I mean by merch, I don't necessarily mean you can buy it. But because I am a man of the people, I'm not here to charge anybody anything unless at some point it becomes a popular thing. I'm not here to break the bank. I'm not here to make money. Isn't that fucking insane to hear from somebody? I'm not here to make money. That's what I got a job for. This is for fun. This right here, YouTube, however successful I become, this is fucking fun for me. This is my therapy. Kaz's shit's my therapy. Oh, I wanted to mention another channel for a video, but everything is just fun for me and therapy. And what I wanted to just say was, last night was a Christmas video or Christmas live with Roughshod Stalks, or their channel with Virgo Cool and Graybeard. I was watching it and I do apologize. I fell asleep. This old boy fell asleep during it. It was really, really great. And y'all are the best. And a special specific shout out to Virgo, now that you're in here. I want to thank you very, very much for picking up the phone and literally calling me and wishing me and the kid a Merry Christmas. That shit, you have no general idea how much that means to this guy so many miles away from y'all. It literally made my morning. Thank you both. You both have been a huge impact on my life, and that was a huge fucking, respect to that. And TKD Bar for messaging me. You're the man too, buddy. Oh, and Graybeard, I don't know if he showed it on your stream, but I do know, if you don't know yet, I do know what that hot toy is he got. Woo! Pretty damn cool. So there is that. But these hats right here, the Aces Place 22 hat. It's nothing crazy. It's just a thing. There he is. Look at it. Fuck Joe Henry. If you say his name, he does appear, and that is TKD Bar. TKD Bar. Very Merry Christmas to you and your family, my friend. Very, very Merry Christmas to you guys. But these hats right here, I will be, if the price is right, I will be making a handful of these hats, and I'm going to be shipping them out to a select few people as of now. There are specific people I am sending these hats to, and they are not going to be yellow. Yellow is my color. I can get any fucking color in the world, but if I do it bulk, which I'm going to do, they have to be one color. So I'm going to ask all y'all in the chat, because there are a handful of you guys that are going to be getting them, because just my homeboys and homegirls up in here. And Chaz, yellow is my favorite. Me too, man. Yellow and green are just my favorite. Piss and shit colors, baby. Piss and shit. I do love that yellow. TK. And but I'll let you guys all decide if it's unanimous on what color. On what color you guys would want a hat in. So, boom, drop a color in the comments, and there you go. We'll see what it is. But I'm going to have a handful of these made up, given out to select people. So there we go. Yellow, blue, or purple. Purple would be dope. Purple would be dope, especially with this logo right here. Purple would be dope with that. Yeah. I like the purple one, because I like all these fucking colors. Black or blue. Black or blue. We could do blue. We got two blues. Okay. That works for me. We'll see. But also, I am doing two giveaways tonight. 2 of them. So if anybody's interested, I do believe I have a shit ton of names already put in this little cup that I'm going to draw from here in a little while. And the 2 things, I was going to do the 500 subscriber giveaway, but we're already past that. And I'm going to do 1 item for that, 1 big item for that. So all of the things I was building up towards to give away for that that giveaway, I'm going to give away a couple here. We could do black. We'll do black. I'll see when I'm making them up. When I'm online making them up, I'll see which one goes good. I just wasn't sure if black would look good with this because this isn't really anything high quality. This is a sticker like laminate, basically. And it's glossy, which I do dig. I really do dig that it's glossy. But I wasn't sure how black, like that matte kind of fucking, black would look with the glossiness. But hey, if the people want the black hat, the motherfucking people will get the black hats. Because spoiler alert, you 2 guys so far are 2 people that are getting them. So there you go. And then, but the giveaways, if I draw your name and you're already somebody I plan on giving a hat to, this will exclude you. But I will be giving away these as a set. These Kenner, reissue style little not even 5-inch, little fucking 4-inch figures of Captain America. Oh, Captain America. There is no real posability, or not posability, but what am I trying to say? Articulation. It's just that 5 points of articulation. These are really sweet. There was a local Big Lots last year in my town, and it went out of business. So instead of these being $6.99, I think I paid $1.99 each for these. I only have these 2. I have Black Suit, Spider-Man, and then Green Goblin. I'm keeping those because them is the shit. So I am going to give these away as a package deal. These are for 1 person or for whoever, but they will go to 1 singular name I draw. And then I've showed this off before, and I'm going to give this away. This is from the Brickcraft Lego brand. It is 100% compatible with Lego, and it is Brian Griffin from The Family Guy. And he comes with like 2 accessories. A morning mug, which is right there, and right here he's got his martini for the afternoon drink. So I thought this was kind of sweet, little desk, paper holder kind of thing. Somebody can put this wherever they want. Me being a Lego guy, I just thought this was dope, and if I won this from a channel, I'd be pretty happy about it. So there you go. And whoever wins those will also, it'll be a minute before they're here, so you bear with me. I will have the hats, once they're made and shipped in here, I will mail a hat with each one of those, so you guys or gals can have an Aces Place hat as well. And from the people, as they have spoken, they will be black hats. So hopefully that'll fit your groove, fit your style. And I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. See, Frost, I did see what you said, buddy, and I will get to that. So there you go. You'll be able to have your own Aces Place merch. You can have some prizes, yada, yada. And the best part is, all of it is free. It's all free. I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for the shipping. I'll pay for the handling. I'll pay for the hats. I'll pay for all of it because I love you guys and gals. I just lit y'all up. Let's get back to the comments. Because you know your boy is that R word. Lots of comments I gotta read. Hold up. So black, that's right where we left off. The people have spoken. Nice. Matt looks good with a glossy logo. Those always sold well in my store when I did those. You got it, brother. I will do that. Those are sick. Captain America and Wolverine, my favorite. I didn't see the Wolverine one for those little figures. I would have totally snagged them. Also, Ace, I talked to an animator for a little cartoon based off the books. That is really cool, and I do want to mention that Seafrost has come up with some fucking killer ideas for short stories or short books or however you want to label them. And he has sent me like little snippets of all of the chapters, and then I have received in my email 2 out of the 5 chapters, and I am just absolutely in love with all of it. I like the dialogue, I like the characters, I like the illustration of some of the things that you have, like I know I saw something. I don't know, I know I didn't dream it, but I know I saw something. I love the idea that you came up with. I think it's absolutely terrific. I can't wait to be part of it and just support it and see it actually become something more than just you sending me notes, because you're very driven, Frost, and I love that very much about you. You're a really good dude and a really great friend. Just want to say that. They'd mix well with the smaller Joes. Oh, yeah, they would. They absolutely would. He does have a martini. Ultra's finally home. That's what's up. Ultra, can't wait to hear what you got. Kevin, I figured out how to use the software and I have designed what file do you need. I'm excited. Ultra T-Dog. Everybody's saying Ultra. What's up? Ace-Hole merch. That's what's Ace-Hole, absolutely. For all the Ace-Holes. Taupe said hello. She's listening. What's up, Taupe? Liger, I'm on that Muppet Master. Puppet Master. PKD Bar represents some of that old school 90s, 80s, 90s nostalgia for me. That's awesome to hear you're watching the Puppet Master right now, dude. Fuck yeah. Free is my favorite 4-letter word. Yeah! And that's what's up. All of it's going to be free. If it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, I want to sell, even if I ask people to pay for shipping, I think that would break even and it would still be cool. But for now, I want to give back to the people that I think have given to me. So that's what's up. Hope I greeted everyone. I think so. I think everybody greeted everybody. That's what's up. I was up all night watching Stranger Things, ready for episode 8, got halfway through, caught all of them. I went to Walmart today, Play Foods, tore up. They still had a Cobra Stinger. And dude, I don't know what the fuck stores you guys go to. I never see vehicles for G.I. Joes like you guys do. I've never even seen the displays that are in like the plastic bubbles where they're set up. That's like next level super fucking science fiction to me. I've never seen that ever. For Legos, I've seen those little display bubbles, but not fucking full 6-inch, 7-inch figures. Y'all got good shit going on. Ross had nothing, toy area, nothing but nothing. That's a catchphrase right there. That's my catchphrase. I'm gonna put that on a shirt, and it's gonna be nothing but nothing. I always say that shit when I'm fucking going to an empty ass store. New York brother, that's what's up. Respect. I picked up an import Power Rangers Dino Force dude and bike still in the box. That's cool. Anything. I like Power Rangers. I'll put that up on Insta and get a chance. Kaz is my Georgia brother. Georgia? Yeah. That sounded weird when I said it. I know if I don't talk, he'll answer you both of my bros for real. For real, that's what's up. Yo, there he is. I'm the fat boy. That's the guy right there. I shouted out him earlier. That's what's up. Respect to this guy right here. He's a cool dude. I definitely have checked out some of his stuff. Seafrost. This is another music mogul. So just check him out, man. Absolutely. What is up? I am the fat boy. It's so good, man. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. Nothing, man. Just gave you a shout out because you showed my channel some love, and I do that with everybody. And the shout outs every week are always random, and you got one of the shout outs this week. So there we go. We made it through the comments. Gosh damn it. And we're about an hour in. Let's go. I don't know. Do I want to show off all this shit right now? I'm going to show off all this shit right now. That's what's up. There you go. See, man, I love it. I love this fucking YouTube stuff. Just because of the little community y'all you can find and shit like that. It's real cool. And speaking of real cool, look at this motherfucker right here in the box still. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to get in trouble for playing Star Wars music. But I gotta add. Now I usually draw names for everybody that's in the chat. And I think all y'all got a name in here except for Rowdy Riles and Mosh. I put his description or his link in the description. He's a righteous dude as well. Oh, is he in here? Yeah, that's what's up. There he is. There he is, right there. I'm gonna ask Mosh. I'm gonna do a giveaway of some just some toys and a couple of my hat, or just a hat. And Fat Boy, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. I'm gonna be giving away some toys and one of my hats. Do you guys want to be part of that giveaway? If so, just give me a yay or a nay in the comments. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings none. I just gotta make a little piece of paper with your name on it. I just left the toy store nearby, but I just left the toy store nearby, but all I did was paw through their dollar bin and loot for video games that don't have cases, most are scratched, but it was too whirl on a few. Took a whirl on a few. There you go. There you go. Hell yeah, let's get me to 600, baby! All right, give me uno momento, por favor. I'll actually do one of the giveaways right now. Just gotta make. I'm old school like that, man. Pen and paper, not no spinning wheel, man. Oh, and Rowdy, I'm gonna throw you in there too, because that Marvel shit, that's right up your alley, and I would, if you got that, that would be cool. Now, how we'll do this is, if whoever wins, I will put my email in the link or in the chat, and you can just email me your address. And when these hats come in, once I order them, I will mail it all to y'all. And I think everybody can trust each other in here, not to be the person that says, yeah, this is my email, I'm actually the winner, and it's not. I think we're pretty cool in here. Everybody seems pretty legit. So that's what's up. Now, there are a bunch of names in here from a previous giveaway I did, so if I pick one of them, we're just going to roll through it and just push on. Hey, that's all right, brother. If you want to pass, that's cool. But only because I'm just passing through and don't want to take someone else's slot. I respect that. Today's my birthday. Oh, I thought yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday, brother. Shit, man, I feel like a total D-bag, so I'm probably about to get off here and hang with my son or something. That's what's up, dude. Absolutely. I respect that. As a parent, as a dad, I respect the shit out of that, man. So that's what's up. So everybody, I am the Fat Boy. Go check out his channel. Give him a subscription if it's what you're down with. Give it a like and all that good stuff, too. I know it's something I'm down with. I don't just subscribe to shit because it just pops up. I just do it because if it's good, it's good. But I appreciate you jumping in here, man. I really, really do. And Merry Christmas to you. Happy birthday. Everybody's got birthdays around Christmas. That's wild. My birthday is not around anything except for St. Patty's Day. So that's what's up. You guys, that's just very cool, man. Very cool. So we appreciate you. Like there's fucking 12 people here. I appreciate you jumping in here and just showing any kind of support. I'm super fucking humble, very grateful individual. So we'll catch you on the flip flop when you bounce, brother. So let's do it. You know what? There's the business card right there. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Pete. I hope everybody had a great holiday and have a great one starting the year. If we don't talk, keep up this channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that very much. Same to you. Same to you. And I go live every single Friday. And if there's ever a time you want to jump in and you want to promote your music and promote whatever you got going on, we could do a music-centric episode where we get T-Frost, we get Mosh, we could get you, Fat Boy. I'm not a music mogul, but I would absolutely love to have an episode, or where you know, we open up the link and all of us are on there just talking, bullshitting, listening to your guys' music, promote it through here. I think that would be cool as fuck. I know T-Frost, you'd be down for that, so I think that would be cool, man. Look what I just pulled out of this fucking bin. Look at this. I forgot this was in there. Look at this. Oh my God. Bros. It's fucking Bruce. Y'all remember these? Only a select few of us got these fucking things. That's a tattoo of my boy Bruce. Bruce Washington, my God, look at this motherfucker right here. Look at that motherfucker. I forgot I had that. Oh my God damn it. Yeah, no, for real. Let's fucking definitely do a little music shit. Kaz, you can get on there. I want to do that. I absolutely want to do that. I'm gonna pen that into the phone. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get the music maestros of this community together and fucking do something. That's cool. This is wild. I can't believe this fucking thing. Bruce making a wild appearance here on Ace's Place. Yo, fuck y'all. I'm announcing my departure. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, neighbor. Is there another Friday this month, or is this the last Friday of the year? Or yeah. Can't. My brain's not telling me. But I do. Let's plan that. That'd be cool as fuck. All right, let's do this. And this is fair for everybody. I'm not gonna pull it. All right, this is the last Friday of the year. Okay. Obviously not next week. Would you, Frost? Would you and Mosh possibly be able to want to do something next Friday? Or not next Friday. I'm sorry. I apologize. The second Friday. Yeah, the second Friday of January, possibly. Think about it. No rush right now. No answer right now. You just think about it. We'll get back to that. But fair shot for everybody here. I'm just gonna right here on the camera, y'all. We'll see what we draw. And this is gonna be. What are we gonna do it for? Let's do it for the Brian. Let's do it for the Brian Griffin, shall we? I think that'll work, right? January 9th, is that Friday? Oh. She ain't even in this motherfucker. Queen Bee. Bye-bye, Queen Bee. Like I said, there's a bunch of names in here from previous. Doe Studios. Doe, you ain't even in here neither. Oh, look at! Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Is this my boy? This is my dude right here. My guy. Fucking Merry Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas and a happy motherfucking New Year, homeboy. Frost. And people are going to say I rigged this shit, but no. My dude Frost. Good for you, guy. And there's already going to be... I'm giving Frost a hat, but I'm going to ship another one with that for Tokyo. So there y'all go. Tokyo, you're going to get a hat. Frost, you're getting a hat. And my dude Frost, you're getting this little Brian Griffin fucking Lego. I know it's not the Bender one that you and me were talking about and shit like that, but Brian Griffin's pretty dope, dude. Congratulations, my bro. I've got your... I should still... God, I have everybody's addresses written down in the notebook, so I should have your address still. So, there we go. There we go. Let's get into... Because we're only going to run for about another hour. There you go, my dude. Let's get into checking out some of my shit now. So first off, I did not get this for Christmas. No sirs and no ma'ams. I did not get this for Christmas. I got this. I ordered this on the 22nd of this month. Oh, boot, scoot, and boogie. Hold on. I didn't have my light. There we go. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit better. So said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. So let her know if she didn't hear me. She will be getting a hat as well. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, it's still on me! Ah! No! There it is. Try to keep that glare off of that. So this is so radical. I am beyond stoked to have this mother trucker in my collection right here, right now. So as almost all of you know, not only am I a Ninja Turtle guy right there, am I telling you what? I am a Simpsons dude. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, and I'm going to speak for the cartoon for the Turtles as well. This does not mean I am a aficionado on everything these, Simpsons or Turtles. I am just, that is what I prefer to collect out of like action figures and play sets and what have you. Those are just my favorite toys. And we're going to have to talk about this in a minute once we get through some of this. Is Playmates is one of my favorite toy companies in the entire world, and I will definitely be talking about a situation here shortly. But this is the Intellitronic voice activation interactive environment from the World of Springfield Simpsons toy line from Playmates that came out in the early 2000s. And there are tons of these figures. And like I said, a handful of you know that I collect these. I've done videos on almost every single one that I've ordered or found out in the wild. And this is no different. This is Mea Quimby, one of my all-time favorite characters just because he's based kind of around the Kennedys, and I do dig that because, I mean, that's fucking just fun and cool. But this is Mayor Quimby, and he comes with the town hall, like it's the outside of the town hall. You can kind of see it there a little bit in the background here. It's got the podium with like the microphones on it. You got the backdrop of all the press there, and then you got the Mayor Quimby. He just looks so cool. I'm assuming the sash is on the inside so you can put it on him, but it does say exclusive Mayor Quimby, available nowhere else. And that was the really radical thing about these play sets, is that almost every character that was in the box or the playset itself was exclusive to this. And it made getting the characters really, really difficult, but also very, very fun. But we'll rotate it around. You can see right there, one of our dudes, Apu, who's no longer, you know, a Simpsons icon like he used to be. But if you would like, and if you can read all of that. You can read all of this. Here are some of the other interactive play sets. And a bunch of the characters. I have a ton of these upstairs. This will mark this is the 5th Simpsons playset that I have still in the original box. I have one of them out of the box because it was already open when I bought it. And then I think I have 22 in-box single-carded Simpson figures still. So these are fucking awesome. I'm so excited. And I got this on eBay, and it was only $26. That included the shipping. I was able to haggle a little bit and bring the guy down a few extra dollars to try to match the shipping, or to not match, but to balance out the shipping. And the dude was really cool about it. So just awesome. I'm very, very excited to have this and add it to my collection, because when I get to 10 of these in box, or when I have 10 of these in boxes, I'm going to open them all for the very first time. And then when I get a certain amount of the single carded figures, I'm going to open all of them for the very first time. So let's go. These are definitely like, oh, and this was one that I absolutely wanted as a kid. I remember going into like KB Toys and not Target, but like Walmart. I think it was Walmart was around that. It was either Walmart or Kmart, one of those two. And just seeing this one on the shelf, seeing a bunch of them on the shelf, but my mom was only, you know, we only had so much money. So I only got a few of them, and by the time I could get this one, I never saw him again. So to have Mayor Quimby, I'm super, super stoked. Super stoked. So there's that. Now, I'm going to go over a few things that I got for Christmas. I'm not going over every single thing because it's going to take way longer than I want it to. And I do want to discuss a situation outside of, you know, me sharing my shit. I want to talk about the Playmates situation. I know Rowdy Ryle and like Fumbling and other toy enthusiasts, Graybeard and Casual. It may not affect them specifically right now, but maybe at some point it might. And I just want to kind of talk about my thoughts on Playmates and stuff like that with the Ninja Turtle license and what have you. So I'm going to kind of cut some of this short, but we're still going to have a good time. I did show this off as well in a previous video. This is my, what am I doing here? This is the Star Wars Black Series. There you go. Rowdy talked about it on her stream. So maybe what I'll do is I'll open up the stream, and if she wants to jump in and share her thoughts again, she's more than welcome to, or anybody can. Because clearly I'm a turtle guy, so it's something I want to talk about. But I picked this up for myself as a Christmas present. I only paid $6.49 with shipping from Target. I used my rewards and got it basically for free minus the shipping. But it's Darth Vader from Star Wars A New Hope. Everybody's, you know, loves the original trilogy, so this, you can't go wrong with this Vader. I don't really have a lot of Star Wars toys, if any, other than Lego. I do love Star Wars quite a bit, but it is not my cup of tea of collecting these figures and whatnot. But Darth Vader is absolutely iconic. He is one of the most, if not the most iconic villain in cinema history, and I am out as a toy collector to collect as many iconic movie, comic book, cartoon villains from the 80s and the 90s as I can. I want my Legion of Doom to be the most intense version ever. So there we go. But I want them to be of all of a certain scale. I don't want, like, you know, woo, 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 crazy shit. But this is my Vader, and I love him. I think he's really cool. And I'll do a video of unboxing him and opening him and all that shit, so the quality is much better when you see the videos. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back to The Simpsons real quick, and I'm going to show my mother. She picked this little feller up for me. This is from the new Simpsons, you know, plushie line where it's the hard plastic head like it used to be back in the 90s, and then that soft body, which is very cool. This is the only little plushie from the Simpsons line I do not have. I've got all of the other ones, so my mom just was like, well, I know you didn't have it, so I picked them up for you for Christmas. So there you go. Thanks again, Mom, for, you know, all the good shit you do for your son that sometimes doesn't deserve it, but, you know, he's got a good heart. And then, let's go. There we fucking go. We talked about the old, now let's talk about the new. This is from the new Jack's. Oh, let's see how. Nope. There we go. Jack's Pacific toy line. Deal with it, people. They have the rights to these now, and this is their new Simpsons line. And this is from their first wave of their deluxe figures, where you get Radioactive Man, you can get Raging Homer, and then you get Mr. Burns as a vampire. And if you know his iconic look, he is clearly based off of Gary Oldman as Dracula. Very, very cool. This is obviously from a Treehouse of Horror episode. I do not know which one specifically, but it is great looking. And it even says UV right here. So obviously his skin must glow to an extent, or maybe, it wouldn't be his hair. But a Mr. Burns as the most evil monster or movie monster of all time, Dracula. And he comes with this epic casket. I cannot wait to get this thing out and mess around with this toy. I do know for his play feature, he has a clickable base that snaps into here, and he can actually rise up out of the casket. You can actually see it right there, the little lever and all that. But that is so cool. I absolutely dig it. Mr. Burns as a vampire or Dracula. I don't even know if it's... Does this just say Mr. Burns on there? Oh, right there. Vampire Mr. Burns. Super, super cool, man. Look at that image. Look at that image. I absolutely dig it. And all of these things that I will, you know, I'll be doing individual videos on. I'll be opening them up and all that unboxing and whatnot. Now I'll show a little bit of what my daughter got for me. How I mentioned I'm a Lego guy, and here that brand is again, Brick Craft. This is the Abominable Snowman from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that old claymation classic that every single one of us grew up on. No matter what your generation was, you grew up watching this with your mom, your dad, your grandparents, whoever it was with. This is iconic and classic. My daughter, she knows this is my absolute favorite character from this movie. And she found me a Christmas ornament of him. And I think this is the coolest. This is probably one of my favorite gifts I got for Christmas, because my daughter just absolutely knows her dad. But you got Rudolph, Santa, and the Bumble. That's his name, Bumble. But Abominable Snowman. Because most people probably don't know his name is Bumble. I'm surprised they don't have Yukon Cornelius. That would have been a cool one to get. But there is that. she snagged me the Fantastic Four on Blu-ray. Fantastic Four First Steps. This is not my favorite Fantastic Four movie of all time by any means, but it is still a fun one to the MCU in the greater story that is going to be Doomsday. Ah! And then some pretty bomb-ass little Hot Wheels. We've got the Batman and Robin. That's right, Batman and Robin, George Clooney's Batmobile, the blue one, because there is a blue and a black one. This blue one is very cool. I do have a nice little Batman collection of Hot Wheels, so this will go really nice with them. And then I don't know why she got me this one, but I'm gonna leave this one in the box. This is really fancy looking. I don't know not a whole lot about Hot Wheels. I know I got my daughter a ton for Christmas. I don't know if this is a sought after one or a nice one, but I fucking like this thing. It looks like a Coupe de Ville with a fucking, I don't even know. It's cool. Very cool. All right, and then now, because I'm going to be talking about Playmates in a minute, I am just going to show all of these off as I can because it's going to make a deal or a point. So I got all four of these. There are all four of them. I got all four in a set. Mikey, Raph, Donnie, and Leo. I bought these for myself to put under the tree to say Santa got them so my daughter would keep believing in Santa. But here are all four of them that I bought. I bought all of them on Walmart a little over a month ago, and for all four of them in a pack, it was only $25. And it came with a comic book. This comic book right here is one that I've wanted for a very long time in my life, and I didn't even realize it came with it. This is Donatello meeting Jack Kirby within the comic book going on a real life comic book adventure. It's so fucking cool. If you're a comic book dork like myself, this is, to me, as a Ninja Turtle fan, a must-have. When you can have Ninja Turtles interacting with a real life comic book artist and creator like Jack fucking Kirby, come on now. It's really cool. I recommend this comic book if you can get one. But these turtles right now, all four of them, they're like $60. So I got an extraordinarily good deal on them all. I'm not going to open them because these are specifically collectible ones to me. But this is the original sketch versions of all of them, just with color. Why I'm specifically showing them off again is because Playmates Toys are the makers of these. And we'll talk about it again in a moment. These are great looking though. And I was able to complete the collection so far, get myself Leonardo as Godzilla for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Godzilla crossover. Again, by Playmates Toys, right down here. I have all of the other, or both of the other two, which is Raphael as Rodan and Michelangelo as King Ghidorah. And then they have, in the image, Donatello as Jet Jaguar. Hopefully they've made him as a toy and they're going to, I mean, they'd have to release him. It would be a travesty if they didn't at this point. So we'll just have to play the waiting game and see. I just hope the price of him doesn't skyrocket, knowing that these are going to be, in my opinion, a little bit more sought after than before. And then to round it out, we've got these right here. I've got all four of them. I already picked up Donatello before Christmas, but these other three were Christmas presents for myself and my daughter. So right here is, and these are based off of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie that came out a couple of years ago. It's still ongoing. Again, Playmates toys right down here in the bottom corner. And this is connected to the Christmas special that they just released alongside the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which you bet your ass, your boy went to see SpongeBob SquarePants with his daughter so I could see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Chrome Alone 2, which was a really fun little like Christmas holiday special and a nod to, you know, the old stuff. And these are the turtles that are represented in those, or in that short. And then these are knockoff turtles that are also part of that short, and they are called Tubular Tortoise Karate Warriors. And there you go. There's all four of them. Leonardo with his counterpart, Mikey and his, Raph and his, and Donnie and his. I'll just show them off real quick. Here is, again, the Raphael. There's my dude, Michelangelo. He's my favorite Ninja Turtle of all time. And then here we go with Leonardo. These guys are great. And I'll be doing unboxings and individual videos on those. So I don't have to focus too much on that. I do believe that's it. Oh, no, one more thing. And I will get to comments in a minute. This big motherfucker. This guy right here is so badass that my mother picked this up for my daughter online. She said she got it for $25 on Black Friday or the day after, one of the two. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? So this is brand new. Again, it's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is the animated series. You get all four turtles in their new Battle Arena armor, plus Battle Arena Bebop and Battle Arena Rocksteady. How fucking cool are these guys in a 6-pack? Now, they do make them all individually. I just saw them the other day at Target for the very first time, so if you guys want them, absolutely go out, look for them. They have a play set for these guys and everything, and they're just, look at Mike. They all look like little like Ronin warriors and shit. He looks like a gladiator. He looks like a ninja. He looks like a little Ronin. He looks sick. I like that shit. But it is my favorite. He's like rocking that samurai look. I dig it. And then you get Donatello as like in his stealth suit. These are really, say what you will about Ninja Turtles as a whole and what you think about this iteration of them. These go hard. Like, these are fucking dope ass turtles. I absolutely love these suits. I love their all white eyes. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. I'm really, really, really digging it. Look at this background. Look at this shit. May the best mutant win. When the Turtles track strange disturbances throughout New York City, they stumble upon a dangerous secret, one that may force them to face off against fellow Mutanimals. Look at that PKD bar, Mutanimals, bro. Clad in all new gladiator gear and armored accessories, these mutants are ready to enter the battle arena. So sick. No matter what version of Rock or Bebop you get, he always comes with that infamous drill gun. Fucking cool, man. These are sick. These are really cool. So that is going to wrap it up, though, on the show and tell part. And then let's bring it back over here. And yeah, I got about 40 minutes. I'm going to honestly open up the live. Yeah, dude, I knew you would. When I read that the first time around, I'm like, yo, TKD Bar is going to get a kick out of that, just saying Mutanimals, man. Nice little reference and shit like that. Good stuff. All right, I do want to go back and read some of the comments, though, so I don't seem like I'm ignoring nobody. What was the last one I read? Nice. I talked about it on my stream yesterday. Yup. Do you have any of the Todd McFarlane Turtle collection? Mosh, I do not. And I'll be straight up with you, my guy. I will probably get them. I'm not I've seen all of them so far. They're not hard to come by. I've mostly seen them at GameStop. I've not seen them at Target yet. I do not like them for the price. That doesn't mean I hate the toys themselves. I do like them. I think the designs are kind of fun. They're straight up based off of the IDW comic where they have that specific look. They look cool. I don't have any issues with them other than I don't want to pay $30 for like a $10 toy. And I think that's a fair thing to say. I think that's fair. I don't think that's disrespecting anybody that does. But to me, if I'm paying $30 for a Ninja Turtle figure, I'm going NECA. And I'm going to go, $5 to $10 more and get something really, get a real good banger of a toy. That's my honest opinion, and I'm a turtle collector, and I will get them if I see them cheaper than that on clearance or whatever, because they'd be fun to have. So far, you've got the Foot Soldier, Shredder, and Leo and Donnie, and they just revealed Raph and Mikey, Bebop and Rocksteady, and then all 4 turtles with like a black look to them with green masks. Those are tight. I like those ones a lot. I like that color. I'm 100% going to get Bebop and Rocksteady. Unfortunately, I will pay $30 a piece for both of them. They're my boys. They're my boys. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get those guys, but I'll get them all at some point. I know TKD Bar, he probably feels a little bit of the same way about them. Yeah, Grandma, badass Grandma this year. Okay, I just posted that Import Power Ranger store they picked up today. It's a thrift store for $5. The only listings on eBay for it selling for over $50. If that doesn't include shipping, what the fuck? That's crazy. Let me do this in case anybody wants to. Anybody is free to jump into the chat if it's available there. I'm only going to run for a half hour longer because Fumbling Through the Galaxy and Roughshod and Frank's show and Virgo Cool show starts at 8 o'clock, and I always give everybody the respect of like a 10-minute window, so there's no overlap. So there's that. But the last thing I want to talk about, and I don't know much about it, I've only watched certain videos, so it's really only going to be my opinions. But Playmates toys, how do I want to begin this conversation? Playmates toys, they have been making the Ninja Turtle action figures exclusively up until the last few years when the Ninja Turtle rights have been distributed amongst other toy companies. Now, Playmates does not own, from what I've gathered and what I know, Playmates does not own the Ninja Turtles. Viacom does, which is like the Nickelodeon-based company and shit like that, I believe. And they clearly, from what I've gathered, Playmates, when they went to probably renew their contract or whatever, they did not, Viacom did not come to an agreement. Whether that means another toy company has offered something better and that's why they declined it, or if that's just because Viacom wants to take the Ninja Turtle and just go in a completely different direction solely without doing these crossovers with other toy companies. Maybe the toy company crossovers with Godzilla, with the He-Man, whatever else. I can't even think of anything else right now. But with all of the things that they've licensed themselves out to, maybe that was Viacom's way of dipping their toes, and McFarlane Toys, dipping their toes into other options. Maybe those were their feelers. I have no idea. I don't know who makes Godzilla toys. I know Hasbro does the Transformers and G.I. Joes. You've got Mattel. They do Marvel, right? They're the ones that do Marvel. I don't know who does DC. But you've got a handful of these toy companies, like big hitters. And Playmates is one of them. They've always, man, since I was a kid, Lego is the brand, but I think we associate the toy, all of those building bricks as Legos. But Lego, the brand, and Playmates, the brand. I'm trying to think if there's another, and like obviously Hot Wheels and shit like that. But for me specifically, Toy Biz and Playmates have, from when I was a little kid, those were the ones, and Jack Specific when I was getting my wrestling figures. Those were the ones that were absolutely embedded in my brain of like, oh, when I see that logo on the box, that means that's probably something cool. That's probably good quality. That's probably a really fun toy. As I was showing off with the Mayor Quimby Simpsons figure, they're the ones, Mattel, correct me if I'm wrong, TK, because I know you know too, but Mattel had the right to I believe the original Simpsons line. I could be wrong on that. I'm not really great on that knowledge. But from when I started getting Simpsons toys when I was a kid, about 10 years old in 2000, it was always Playmates. And then that was always the standard to me of like, oh, okay, so Jack Specific, they're really good with the wrestling toys. Toy Biz, they're really good with these superhero toys. Playmates, they're really good with these Simpson toys. And of course, growing up, yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you, TK. So right, Mattel had them. So again, Playmates is just synonymous in my brain with Ninja Turtles and Simpsons because of being in the 90s and the boom of the Ninja Turtle toys. And for 40 years, Playmates has had the main license to the Ninja Turtle action figures, the ones that myself, TKD Bar, all of us that we grew up with those. And even if you're a kid now and you've gotten, oh Jesus, let's go back to 2003 when that new version of those Ninja Turtles came out. Playmates made the action figures of those. I collected those ones. I still have those ones. So that generation has Playmates Ninja Turtles. The 2012 iteration of the Nickelodeon version, Ninja Turtles, that generation has Playmates. The Rise of the Ninja Turtles that came out in like 2017, that's a generation that has Ninja Turtles from Playmates. This Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, that generation will have Playmates Ninja Turtles. And it's just, I know it's just a company and another company. Mattel could get the rights to Ninja Turtles. Hasbro could get them. McFarlane could get them. All these other companies absolutely could swoop in and get this license. It's not like they're going away. But this specific likeness, image, there will be no more of these reissues of the ones we grew up with in that version. It's going to be whoever wants to do whatever they want to do with it. And maybe it's wishful thinking that whoever picks up the next line will take the Playmates stuff and say, look, we will do a legacy series where we make these legacy toys based on Playmates stuff. That's wishful thinking for someone like me because I am, first and foremost, that's my brand, Playmates and Lego. But for action figures, it's Playmates. Go back and fucking count how many times I've said the word fucking Playmates, because you get drunk off of that. Take a shot every time. But it's an end of an era. I don't even know if I even said it from the beginning, but the license runs out in 2026, the end of 2026, so the beginning of 2027. They might, due to contractual obligations, let's say they have toys that were anticipated to be made at the end of 2026 to be issued, to be sold at whatever point in 2027. That could be a thing, and we could still get, toys that are maybe not, because if they don't own the license, then who makes the money? I don't know. I really don't know. It is a bummer because the uncertainty sucks. Also because the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, it's still an ongoing franchise right now. Like I said, they just had the holiday special. They had the holiday toys. They've got Chrome Dome, who was the villain in that. They just released. He's a pre-order to be released in January of 2026. I will definitely be getting him. I really liked him in the little animated short. But there is the sequel to Mutant Mayhem that is scheduled to come out in 2027. So right there, it's like, well, obviously Paramount has the movie rights, and they're going to do whatever they want with the movie. That doesn't affect the toys, and possibly whoever owns that license at that point will have toys out by then, but will they have movie ones? I don't know. TKD Bar just sent me something. Fuck him. I'm not looking at what he sent me yet, because all I saw was "Don't be jelly." What did you send me, SA? You took you distracted me, brother. But will there be toys to coincide with the movie? I hope so. I collect those toys. I love the Mutant Mayhem line. I love that movie. I love the animated series. It's a bummer that it's all coming to an end. And like Masha brought up, the McFarlane line, could McFarlane, since they are now doing Ninja Turtles, the most recent pickup is them, could they be doing them in the future? I have no idea. But I do know if, let's go out on an if, because I'm not calling anybody out and I'm not trying to poo-poo on anybody, but I did see another Ninja Turtle channel talking about this, and their comment was, it's no big deal because there's other turtle lines out there. There's the McFarlane line, there's Mezco, there's Mondo, there's NECA, there's Super 7, right? There's all these other ones. Those are high-end collector toys. And of course, we're all collectors. Little kids are not. My daughter is not a collector like I am. She collects toys to play with them, which I'm not shitting on that. But for those high-end toys, we're not buying them to throw them on the floor and goof off with them, right? We might mess around with them in our hands or across the table or whatever, but we're not chucking them in the toy bin. So that being said, if another toy company does not pick up a cheap Ninja Turtle license, and I'm not saying cheap as in poorly made, let's not fucking make shitty toys, but affordable toys for, I don't even want to say lower income families, average income families. You're cutting a huge demographic out right there, and a huge price cut of a margin of what you could actually make. Now I know that's not going to happen. No, Viacom would not take a hit like that. I don't think any company would take a hit like that and be like, well, we know how much we're going to lose. We're just going to take the contract away and say bye-bye. I would imagine they have something set up, or they're planning something, obviously for the foreseeable future, because bummer. I think, and you know what? I gotta make this a point. For people that are Ninja Turtle fans and they're sleeping on these newer figures, the Godzilla ones, let's say, or any of the Mutant Mayhem ones, now's your time to get them, because to me, they're going to go up in price. Not in the stores, but I think they're going to go up in price because, of course, now collectors are going to want them because Playmates will no longer be doing them. I could be totally wrong on that. I'm just thinking outside the box of the potential, like, oh man, these are really scalpers or whatever, right? That being said, I don't think, and someone let me know in the comments, I don't think the last Ronin Playmates figures they made, I don't think those would end up in Ollie's. So I might bite the bullet and buy both of them at Target, because I do really want them, since Playmates made like classic style Ninja Turtles based off the last Ronin, which I think is really cool. I do want them for my personal collection, as I am a fan of that story, and the NECA last Ronin figures I think are pretty righteous. But yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's interesting because I really thought, I was like, man, like, not that I really thought this either until recently, but one would think Playmates is doing killer work with Ninja Turtles, having this IP for almost 40 years, and the success of the reissued toys and the success of these Mutant Mayhem toys. It blows my mind, because I just don't know. It blows my mind. But like I said, you could have other companies like Mattel picking them up. You could have Hasbro picking them up. Could you imagine Hasbro, a G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle crossover? All you Joe heads would have to deal with being associated with us Ninja Turtle freaks. I know that's a bird. But hey, I know as of right now, my collection is sitting pretty good. My Playmates figures are really, I got the hiccups, are really good. The Simpsons Playmates ones are really good. You know, other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's a dark and gloomy day. But we still got a whole other year. And like TKD Bar mentioned to me the other day, that they, and I know I mentioned it too, but they probably do have Hasbro makes Star Wars. Yeah, that's right. They probably did make for the Godzilla one Jet Jaguar already, and they're just waiting to release him. And I really do hope they do release him, because that would be a pain in the ass if they don't. Like, that would just piss so many people off to have an incomplete set. They already did do that once with 2 of the Mutant Mayhem figures. They had all 4 of the turtles in civilian outfits. They released Michelangelo and Raphael. Apparently they didn't do well sales-wise, so they decided not to release Leonardo and Donatello in their civilian clothes, which, when you have a set of 4 characters, you kind of fucking want all 4 characters. So let's hope. You know, I would be bummed if, let's say, for instance, they had plans to do a Series 2, which we kind of assume for the Godzilla Turtle crossover, because they do show right here. Again, they show Donnie right there, Jet Jaguar already. But let's say there's going to be a Donnie, a Shredder, a Splinter, and an April. I don't know who the characters would be. That's not the point of this. But let's say they were going to release a Wave 2 and have 4 more characters. I would be bummed if I didn't get all 4. But I would be certainly the most bummed if they announced that they were going to do it. And they didn't at least release him. I would be okay if they didn't release the other 3. But you got to at least let Donnie out in the wild, so we as collectors can have all 4 of them. Because, like I said, that's going to suck to not. So, other than that, I think those are pretty good. My thoughts on Playmate. No, the company itself is not going away. It's not out of business at all. They're still, I don't know what other toys they make, to be honest with you, but they are still going to be making toys. I don't know if they're going to be picking up other licenses or whatnot, but it's just strictly Ninja Turtles that they don't have the license to anymore, which, again, is just mind-blowing. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Because as many versions of Turtles that we've seen from the McFarlane, I don't know the company, but they make like the Japanese style looking turtles that look really good. The Joy Toy turtles, I forgot about them. The Mondo ones, they all have that same, whether they're grown up looking or a little bit more mature, a little bit gritty or a little bit more detailed, they all harken back to that original 1988 Playmates fucking first released 4 Ninja Turtles, where they're, you know, they got that one side of their mouth is, you know, just nothing but teeth, and they got that expressive look, and they're just in those cool little molded poses, and they got the muscles and the veins. All toy companies that touch Ninja Turtles, they all take inspiration from what Playmates did. So that being said, it's going to be very, and this is my last thought on it, it's going to be very, very, very interesting to see what new company gets the Turtles and what version they make their number one, the number one known, you know, look for, or however I'm trying to say that. Because like I said, McFarlane, he's doing a comic book version. You've got other ones like Joy Toy that are inspired ones. Is this next toy company going to do inspired themes? Are they going to do their own version? I'm curious to see that. And going forward, I don't know. But let's give away. We got 13 minutes left. Let's do our last giveaway. I don't know how many people are still here in the chat. It says there's 4 watching. Even if I draw your name, did they ever do the live action band figures? Do you mean like the rock out of your shell? Like the actual like rock concert ones? Because no, I don't think they ever did, and that would be fucking wild. No, man, I don't think they ever did. That would be absolutely awesome. They've never done, they could do the Ninja Turtles that crossed over with the Power Rangers. I would be okay with those versions. So, if I draw someone's name and they are not here in the chat, we will wait till next week, and I will let them know if they pop in. I don't know. We'll go from there. All right, let's see. And this is going to be for the Captain America, Iron Man, Marvel Legends, throwback style Kenner, little 3.5-inch, 4-inch action figures. Captain America and Iron Man. They're going to be a duo set. You get both of them. Not only do you get them both, but you're going to get an Aces Place 22 hat right alongside that, so you can have a little bit of merch from your favorite YouTube channel. So here we go, here we go. This is random, baby, random. Hey, look at that. Rowdy Riles, her first time, well, it's my second fucking giveaway. But it's her first time in the giveaway, and Rowdy Riles wins. That's destiny. That's fucking destiny right there. Rowdy Riles wins the Marvel Legends Kenner action figure. There you go. Congratulations, Rowdy Riles. I know these are something that you would want or at least appreciate, so I'm not going to throw your name out if you're not here in the chat. You do live streams, so I will catch up with you. You'll catch up with me. But either way, my friend, you are getting these along with an Aces Place 22 beanie. So congratulations, Rowdy Riles, for that. And also congratulations to the winner earlier of this bad boy, little Brian Griffin from the Family Guy, little Brickcraft Lego set, if you will. Sea Frost. And him and Tokyo will also be receiving Aces Place 22 winter beanies. So there you go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations to two great friends of this channel. Really great people all together. And I think that's going to wrap it up, folks. So, if you're still watching, Ultra, I see you. I see you, Ultra. I see you. If you're still watching, if you're listening, if you're just putting this on in the background to mute out the loud kids or the barking dog, whatever you're using my channel for, I hope you have enjoyed the last hour and 50 plus minutes, because honestly, this has been a lot of fun. All of them are normally fun. 2 hours has kind of flown right by. Christmas, the spirit of it is still alive, and I'm so grateful. There's my candle. I forgot to put that back in frame. I'm super grateful that so many people jumped in just to say hi, to chat, to hang out, to participate for the Christmas special. It really makes me feel good, and that's the best part of all of this, is me feeling good, you feeling good, everybody feeling good. And there you go. So without any further ado, I want to thank everybody: Rowdy Riles, Ultra, Frost, Kaz, Fat Boy, Virgo, Roughshod, Fumbling, Old School, TKD Bar. I know I said David Jones. Anybody else, if I missed you, I do apologize. But I want to thank everybody, as always, for watching and tuning in. And we will be back next week. Holy shit, next week in the new year. We're going to do a New Year's special. God damn. I'm not going to do a live or a stream during New Year's. I bet you one of these awesome heroes here on YouTube will be doing a live celebration, and that'll be a lot of fun. So probably stick around, ear to the ground, and listen for those kind of shenanigans to happen. That's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays. Make sure in about less than 10 minutes you get over to Fumbling Through the Galaxy, Roughshod Stocks channels. Check out Tales from the Outer Rim. I will be listening to it in the background as I kind of do some Christmas shenanigans over here. I keep using that word. It's a fun word. But check out their channels for Tales from the Outer Rim, and then over at Kaz's Place tonight at 10 p.m. Casual Toy Collector for the Flex Friday. And you know it's Christmas. They're going to be showing off what they got, so definitely tune in and check out. Other than that, thanks again, everybody. Happy holidays. Fucking Merry Christmas, Yuletide greeting, fucking mistletoe, kiss the Grinch, whatever you got to do. Fucking silver bells, blue balls, fucking candy canes, and reindeer. I don't know. That's all I got. Until then, we will see you guys in the new year. Love, peace, and pizza grease.